and it was actually the second time that we started negotiation with the United States, and right in the middle of negotiations, in the middle of diplomacy, they decided to attack us. And that was very unfortunate. We appreciate all those countries who condemned this attack. Now, after 40 days of war, when the US became hopeless of achieving any goal in their aggression against Iran, they offered negotiation. We are interested in negotiation, but only if the other side is serious and is in line of real negotiations. We have no trust to Americans. This is a fact, and this is the main obstacle in the way of any diplomatic effort. I think all of you know that we have every reason not to trust Americans, while they have no reason not to trust us. And it is obvious that those things they have not been able to achieve militarily, they cannot achieve on negotiation table, unless there is a win-win solution achieved. So the current negotiation is suffering from the lack of trust. It is also suffering from contradictory messages we receive from Americans. We are now in the state of ceasefire, although it's very shaky. But we are trying to keep it in order to give diplomacy a chance, so a diplomatic solution, a negotiated solution can be found. The Strait of Hormuz is open, and all vessels can pass, except the vessels belong to those countries who are in war with us, who are fighting with us. Those vessels who want to pass should obviously coordinate with our military because of the mines and obstacles which exist. So we will guide them to pass, as we have done for a number of Indian vessels. At the same time, we have the blockade by the US. We have insecurity in the region because of the US aggression. So obviously the situation is not like the past, but once the aggression is ended, then I'm sure everything would go back to normal, and we make arrangements for the safe passage of all vessels from the Strait of Hormuz. Well, India has been a customer of Iranian oil in the past, and it has been stopped by India because of the US sanctions, US illegal unilateral sanctions. So we are obviously interested to continue our business in oil business, energy business, and we are ready to sell our oil to India. Of course, we do understand their considerations, and we do understand the consequences of the sanctions which are imposed by the US. So we have no problem. It's up to the Indian government to decide. The mediation process by Pakistan has not been failed yet, but it is in a very difficult course, mostly because of the Americans' behavior and and the mistrust which exists between us. We appreciate any country who has the ability to help, particularly China. China has been helpful in the past in the resumption of relations between Iran and Saudi Arabia. We have very good relations with China. We are strategic partners to each other, and we know that Chinese have a good intention. So anything that can be done by them to help diplomacy would be welcomed by the Islamic Republic of Iran. We, as the Islamic Republic of Iran, are prepared for both scenarios. We are prepared to go back to fighting, and we know how to defend ourselves, and we proved that in these 40 days of war. And we are also ready for diplomacy and a diplomatic solution.